just issued a proposal on the Section 1033 rule under the Dodd-Frank Act. And so we've touched on that here before. And now we do have the proposal. This is actually the rule that, as we've said in the past, this is to make it easier for a consumer to leave one financial institution and go to another. And in October, we heard a lot from the CFPB on their war on junk fees. And quite honestly, this proposal, at least in the CFPB's eyes, goes right along with it because they see junk fees as being a major incentive for consumers to want to get out of one institution and move to another. I also think that's why that it appears they're going to try to move fairly quickly from making this a proposal to a final rule, as comments are due December 29th. And so it is just a proposal, but some of the things in the proposal that they're saying consumers need to be able to request from an institution and get it and be able to go and travel with it to the next institution are things like transaction history, balance information, information necessary for EFTs, terms and conditions, which would include like fee schedules, APYs, reward account, terms, whether they've opted into overdraft coverage, and then whether a consumer has entered into any kind of arbitration agreement, upcoming billing information, and then just basic account verification information. Now, the proposal, again, just like we saw with 1071, has these tiered compliance dates, which honestly just makes things confusing and I'm not a fan of. But they range from 6 months to 4 years after we see a final rule published in the Federal Register. So, quite a large scope there. But, if you've had the chance to read anything into this proposal, it does not read like your normal compliance regulation. There's a lot of terms in there. I mean, there is a major technology piece here. And so, like, in reading it, I've had to go back and be like, okay, what do they mean by interface? And so there's information not only that you're going to need to be able to give your customers to travel with essentially, but also information that as an institution you're going to need to be able to disclose and have publicly available like on a website. I mean, quite honestly, there's terms in there that I think might take at least me 4 years to understand, but we are planning training on this, so stay tuned. Right now it is just a proposal, but know that the CFPB is moving ahead with this.